Hello, I'm Sarah from Catch PTSD, making PTSD understandable. I have a question for you today. When is anger not anger? One of the main symptoms of PTSD is anger. Many of the labels attached to people who have PTSD symptoms explain different levels of anger. Intermittent explosive disorder, disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, oppositional defiance disorder. There's a whole clutch of them. They are just labels, but anger is highly disruptive, not only for the person who's experiencing it, in that it clouds all reason and makes your heart race and your blood pressure soar, but also for everyone around you who might not even see it coming and be totally bewildered by your sudden change of demeanour, especially your children. And you might not even know why you're angry. It might surge out of nowhere just because somebody did or said something, or you saw something, but with no frame of reference to explain it. Many people will seek to play anger down. They might use the word spike to say, "Oh, it just spikes, but then I'm fine." But to the people on the end of that anger, it's not just a spike. For you, it's a clear sign that there is something amiss in the body, that the upset and trauma of the past is derailing something inside of you. While women may express anger far more openly, men are prone to turn it inwards, suppress it, because they're afraid, I think, as to what might happen if it gets out of control. This can cause Vesuvius feelings inside you, and you might feel as if you're walking a tightrope not to let it out. And this is very dangerous to your body. Not only will it play havoc with your blood pressure, it puts you at massive increased risk of a heart attack or a stroke or cancer. You are literally internalizing pressure. And the part of you which is sending you those feelings of anger becomes infuriated when you try to ignore it or say it's nothing, to the point it ramps it up deliberately. You're hostage to however it wants to make you feel. Anger is also viewed as potentially dangerous by others. Some therapists or residential treatment centres will not treat people who are exhibiting anger symptoms. They want you to get rid of the anger first, or attend anger management sessions for you to control your anger. What these people are not understanding is that our body controls us and not the other way round. If we try to impose control without listening or resolving the issues, we'll fail. The anger is the reason the person needs therapy in the first place. Catch hypnotherapists understand this. We understand that anger is a symptom, not the problem. Generally, anger masks a need in the body, which is not being or has not been met. A lack of security, maybe, a lack of support, a lack of love. The body reasons that it's better to feel anger, which is a strong and active emotion, rather than fear or loss or guilt or sadness, which is perceived as weak. But when you're not listening, it also realizes it can ramp up that anger and push people in your life away from you until you have nothing left, and then you might actually pay attention. As I always say, there is a method in this madness, always. It's also the reason Catch hypnotherapists call their therapy hostage negotiation meets couples counselling. There are two of you, if not more. One that's trying to go forward and leave the past behind, and at least one who's not prepared to let that happen until the past has been resolved. That part or those parts literally have all the levers and switches inside you and can hold a metaphorical knife to your throat, and will, unless you turn all your attention on it and listen. In the conscious state, you might listen, but you can't hear anything. You need hypnotherapy to be able to go down and listen to the demands clearly. Hypnotherapy is like setting up a phone line with a hostage taker. The minute it's working, you can begin to hear why he's doing what he's doing. What are his drivers? Why is he upset? And you can speak back. That's where the couples counselling angle comes in. What does each side need? Where can compromise be made? To find balance, the body needs to see things from both points of view. And that is what Catch hypnotherapy can provide. It doesn't take long to get that information. just as it doesn't take long to start speaking to a hijacker. But the minute you stop listening, the minute you seem to lose attention, don't pay any interest anymore, it will ramp up the anger levels again, start shooting hostages. Catch hypnotherapy is a delicate process. Catch hypnotherapists lead you through a series of sessions to allow a full and frank exchange of views between you and the part or parts inside of you to find the compromise you both need to let go of that anger and bring your life back into balance. Let us help you any way you need. We're here to help.